All right, I picked up this heat gun, cordless heat gun, UNOYX. So I'm really interested to see how this is going to behave. So my main thing is that I do a lot of 3D printing, and occasionally there's little hairy sort of things that you need to just kind of hit with the heat gun to make them melt off and clean things up. And I have a electric heat gun that's just kind of big and cumbersome and a pain to pull out, plug in, blah blah blah. So I thought I would give this a try and see. There we go. All right, so we'll look through there. When I have my glasses on, that's a little small. Okay. And comes with like a heat shield kind of thing, I guess, to concentrate the heat there if you're melting certain things. The USB-C charger and cordless heat gun there. So looking at the size of that there. So 7¼ inches or so. And width-wise, about 1.5 inches each way, something like that. So small, definitely portable, lightweight. And there's the business, don't touch that when it's running kind of thing. And 4 amp-hour lithium-ion batteries. That's pretty beefy. So goes up to 800 Fahrenheit. I don't know how hot my electric one goes, but I'm interested to test this out and see. So let me look at the instructions and see what I come up with. All right, so here is the kind of thing that I am after fixing. So sometimes, occasionally, 3D prints will have a little bit of, we call them hairs, kind of hanging around. Hitting them with a heat gun will usually get those to sort of shrink away and be no big deal. So that's my goal here. So we will see. I believe the instructions are to hold the button down for 3 seconds and then press it again to the first will turn the fan on, and then you can turn the heat on after that. So we'll see what it does. And there's the fan. And this is an indicator of how much battery power you have left. And so now you can see we went from the blue light for the fan. Now there's a red light that's putting out heat, and it's definitely putting out heat. So that's hot enough that that's about as close as I want to put my hand, and that's actually, I don't really want to leave it there for too crazy long. So it seems like that's hot already, about as good as it's going to get, and that ought to probably do the job here for me. And you can see those hairs kind of shriveling up there. And that's usually what we do here, is kind of do that, and they should brush right off. There's one there, and sure enough, so let's see, where's the one over here? So you see how it just kind of shrivels up, and you can brush it. Should lose contact with its, just holding it there, like that. So that is doing what I need it to do. So I'm going to call that a win. This is a lot. Let me try turning it off. So now it's just fan. cooling down, I think. Or maybe I have to hold it again. And there we go. Okay, got it. So I do have to hold it again there to turn it off. It's obviously still a little warm. The plastic here is not. I don't really want to touch that metal because that probably still is a little bit warm. But so once I do that with these little trouble spots, the stuff comes right off. And
as you can see, here's everything that came in the box. And I'm going to turn this thing on. There she goes. She works switching channels.